Meet John. He's 55, a former athlete. And unlike most guys at Jay's, he hasn't slowed down. Not because he's lucky, but because he trains like his strength depends on it. Because it does. John's got one goal: stay powerful, mobile, and independent as long as he can. And he trains with that intention every single week. 3 times a week, John lifts heavy: squats, deadlifts, presses. Because he knows if your brain stops sending signals to your muscle, those motor units will shut down. Strength isn't just about muscle. It's about the connection between your nervous system and the fibers that it controls. So John keeps that signal alive. He adds weight over time. He uses full range of motion. He lifts like his mobility depends on it, because it does. Then twice a week, John sprints. Not long, just 6 to 8 short uphill sprints. Why? Because the first fibers to disappear with age, after the age of 40, are fast twitch, especially type 2X, the ones built for power, speed, and reaction. They're expensive. They take energy. They require more fuel and more neural drive. And if John doesn't use them, his body assumes they no longer are needed and he will shut them down. So he sprints, he jumps, he moves fast, because if he ever trips or stumbles, he wants to catch himself before the floor does. Twice a week, John runs a tempo pace. Not a jog, not a sprint, just a steady effort for 20 or 25 minutes. Why? Because sprinting without recovery is a dead-end street. Mitochondria, your energy engines, need that middle gear to grow. Tempo runs help him recover faster, push harder, and fuel the next session. Then there's his zone 2 cardio. John cycles twice a week, long and slow. Conversational pace, heart rate 60 to 70%. Why? Because fast twitch training is powerful and stressful, and your nervous system needs support. Zone 2 builds capillaries, feeds the mitochondria, enhances recovery. It doesn't just keep him fit, it keeps him from burning out. That's why they go so well together. Finally, John eats well. He hits his protein targets. Twice every day, he turns on MPS. If you don't understand what that means, check out our MPS series. It's the best on the web. Because without protein, muscle repair shuts down. And without repair, there's no retention. Every meal counts. His goal is to get enough quality protein at 2 to 3 meals a day to fully activate MPS in his muscles. And he recovers. Sleep, stress management, all of it. Because he knows it's not just the workout that makes you stronger, it's how you come back from it. This is how John trains. This is how he's aging on purpose. He keeps his motor units firing, his fast twitch fibers engaged, and his mitochondria thriving. And most importantly, he keeps the connection between the brain and the body alive, because once it's gone, it's almost impossible to get back. So here's the truth. Fast twitch fibers are powerful, but they need a signal to fire. Motor units are the switchboards, but they need that signal as well. Lose the connection, and the muscle dies with it. That's why lifting alone isn't enough. Cardio alone isn't enough. You need both. Your nervous system, your mitochondria, your muscle fibers, they all depend on one thing. Use it, because if you don't challenge them, your body shuts them down, quietly, efficiently, and permanently. You will hear me say over and over and over, the body is an efficiency adaptation machine. You don't just keep your strength, you keep your power, you keep your independence, you keep your edge. Your brain says, we still need this, and your body listens. The question is, what are you telling it to become? So let it hear power, let it hear strength, let it hear, I'm not done using you, and it will never go away. And you will age with grace that you've never seen before, because you sent the right signals and it gave you a life that is absolutely incredible. Mindster is here to help you rewrite your story, one insight at a time. If today's message helped bring clarity, subscribe, turn on the bell, and let's keep going.